for the Stormers. Exciting stuff in the DHL and the mother city of Cape Town as we get going here. You guys hear me okay? Can't see if the light's on. Looks like it's on. Give me a heads up if you can hear me okay. I don't see any chat happening here. Let's get that chat going. Live chat. Okay, so, all right. I hope we have a good game, too. There have been some lame games. Sazi Sandy comes out on the pitch for the Stormers. War Gelant at fullback. Damien Willemse on the right wing. Ruan Nels, the captain, in the center. Outside center with Dan Duplessis on the inside. Leyland Zas is on the left wing. Sasha Feinberg, Ungunzulu once again. Stefan Unger is the scrum half. Evan Ruiz, Ben Jason Dixon, Paul de Villiers, J.D. Schickerling, Andre Smith, and Sazi Sandy, Andre Hugo Fenta, and Ntumku Kumkunu. Off the bench, J.J. Kotza, Ali Kebble, hey, back from Scotland, Neithling Fouché, Connor Evans, Dion Furey, Achieve Diamani, Devalt Devanaga, good to see him again, and Yuri Matia. For Edinburgh, it's Pierce O'Connor at the fullback position, Darcy Graham, the ever-dangerous on the right wing, Matt Curry, James Lang in the center, Lilie Satatla on the left wing, Ross Thompson at fly half, Charlie Shield, scrum half, Magnus Bradbury's the captain wearing the number 8 jersey, Dylan Richardson, Liam McConnell, Grant Gilchrist, Marshall Sykes, Paul Hill, Ewan Ashman, and Pierre Skuman, as they love to call him up there in Edinburgh. Off the bench, Jerry Blythe, Lafferty, Bowen Fenter, Angus Williams, Glenn Young, looks like I'm still live. I am live. Freddie Douglas, Ben Fellicott, Mosia Tupulotu, and Jack Brown. Okay, that will take care of the lineup. Egan Cross from Ireland is the official on the pitch. Griffin Colby and Sean Muller from South Africa. And the TMO is Jean-Luca Konecki. All right, folks, we're about ready to get started in the mother city of Cape Town here. They've let the smoke off. Right now, what's going on here? And here's the kick at the 22. It bounces backwards and charged down there. Right on top of that is the Stormers coming from north to south. On my left, the Stormers charging. They had the ball, the Stormers, here early on. Dan Duplessis puts it over in the hands of War Gelant. Gelant goes wide on the outside. He's got Roy Nell, who is tackled by Edinburgh. Edinburgh wearing white jerseys with orange and blue stripes down the sideline. The Stormers wearing the Western Province hoops once again with their infinity symbol, and pick and go there by Audrey Smith. Stormers, the ball comes loose, and it's picked up. Dylan Richardson knocks it backwards. Played last week. He was the hooker. Today's wearing number 7 jersey for Edinburgh. Out on the wing, it's kicked forward, and the chase is on. Who's going to get there? Picked up by Sasha Feinberg Umuzula at midfield. He kicks in the air and chases his own kick, but it's going to be inside 22 where the mark will be taken. Is anybody even listening to the stream? I can't see if anybody's listening or catching on here. Okay, there we go. Last I saw, let's hope we have a good game. Is anybody there? All right, let's get some. Okay, good evening, CBB. Okay, kick down the pitch here. Let me see where we're at here. Are we live? Okay, there we go. Get that up on the screen. Let me pull this back a little bit, and I can switch this phone over. It's not really working well on that side. Let's do that, and I'll move it back over here where it normally is. Okay, here we go. I think it's going to be better on this side. There we go. Yeah, that's much better. Okay. There we go. All right. Much better from this side. No King's Day. You mean what, Nancy Pelosi and Mitch McConnell and Crypt Keeper? Yeah, we don't want them. They are kings and queens living in Congress for decades. Call to use it. Okay, so the sound is working good. And here we go. It's picked up over there by Leyland Zas, and the Stormers driving down the 10-meter line. Dion Furey not in the lineup today. I hope he's off the bench. I hope he's okay. So Ungara sends it over to Sasha, who nearly drops it, but then regathers it and kicks it as Dylan Richardson runs into him. It's going to be in the 22. Will be caught over the shoulder, and the mark is taken again. Another bad decision by Sasha, sending that ball high again. Not really sure what he's hoping to accomplish there. Very poor execution by the Stormers right there. And, of course, that's by Sasha Feinberg Unguzulu, who's doing that poor kicking. That ball is once again kicked into touch. It'll be a Stormers lineup. No, they're going to keep it live. Brought in by Wandisili Similana. Or no, it's not Similana. It's Horkalan, excuse me. And Sasha goes up for the high ball and gets it just short of the 22. So the Stormers, Unger comes down. He looks right, looks inside, goes back to the inside. And there he finds Andre Hugo Fenta with the ball. Ruck is formed. Stefan Unger to, is that Damien Willemse? I can't see. So back to the middle. Nice pass there. It's going to be a little grubber kick through there by Hanop. The chase is on. It'll be fielded down there by Edinburgh. Oh, and they just get it away from the 7-meter line. Sasha nearly got a hand on it. It's a good clearance considering all things equal. 0-0 is the score. 3:25 once we have a score. Piers O'Connor. Once we have a score, I'll put the score up. It'll be in the chat, pinned in the chat, folks. After this, I'm recording a video for South African refugees, but for all refugees who have complaints about their support and service here in the U.S. on how to do it, what kind of format to send it in, so that everybody does it the correct way. .352, and it's overthrown by the Stormers and picked up by Ewan Ashman, who drives forward to midfield. Nice carry by Edinburgh hooker, Charlie Shield. Sends it back. Ball's going to be kicked inside the 50, inside 22. Come on, pick it up. Willemse is in touch. Oh, my goodness. Damon Willemse screwed around with it so long, and he's in touch. He slid into touch. Lost his footing. Now Edinburgh has a great scoring opportunity. So far, the Stormers are not playing like they want to win, like they want to go to the playoffs or have a high ranking, get a quarter and semifinal and a final here at home. Yep. Unbelievable. Brock Harris up in the booth. Still waiting for that interview with Brock Harris. Someone promised me one. Not Brock, but someone that says they knew him. I think they're full of it. Here's a line out sent in by Ewan Ashman, and Edinburgh goes into a maul 5 meters away from the Stormers' touchline. Pretty full stadium, too. Let's hope we don't put a stinker of a performance on here. It's 7 for 7 for South African sides last week and this week. Oh, it's stolen. Oh, look at that. Look at that. Mkuno, but we're going to get a whistle. Did he get a penalty for tunneling through? To me, like you stole it legitimately. Oh, it's a deliberate knock on. It's cynical, he said. .503. Yeah, he didn't question it. Sazi Sandi with a yellow card at .503. Didn't even question it. Cynical, he slapped the ball down. Well, that's not good. All right, we move on. 6th in line out. Now we're short a player. Ewan Ashman will throw it in. And this line out gets all wonky before it even gets thrown in. So they're into a maul. One stop. Now they're driving forward. Ewan Ashman. They got hands on the ball. That should be a turnover. That's a turnover. When are you going to blow the whistle? Finally. Took long enough. It was like 7 seconds they had possession. My goodness. Pierre Schoeman couldn't get in there and get that ball free. And it's Andre Hugafenta with the jackal. So we've already killed 1 minute of that yellow card on Sazi Sandi. Andre Hugafenta got his hands on that ball. Scrum half couldn't get out. My goodness. Just 29 people here, folks. What is going on? What is going on? Sazi Sandi sits on the bench. Clock is still running. Still, I never saw the knockdown. Where was it at? Oh, there it is. Oh, yeah. That was cynical. Yeah. He did it from the scrum half. That was definitely cynical. It's showing the replay. Sazi Sandi in the bench. That was just... But it did stop a try from being scored, so, you know. But you shouldn't play cynically. All right, scrum to the Stormers. Pack weights, the Stormers have an advantage 919 to Edinburgh's 886. What the hell is that? Noises. Behind. Whistle blows. Going to reset it. What is that noise? Somebody's running luggage on the floor. Ollie Kebbel in for Zas because they had to be able to do a scrum. So we've given up one of the wings to fill the scrum up. So Ollie Kebbel comes in while Sazi Sandi sits out. 7:21 on the clock, and that's about how much is left on the yellow card. 7:37 left on that yellow card. So far, no harm, and we've gone through almost 2.5 minutes of the yellow card, 1/4 of it. Crouch. Bind. Set. Stormers need a good scrum here. And they collapse, but the penalty is against he went down because you rolled. Good eye on that for Egan Cross. The Stormers went down, but Paul Hill for the Edinburgh side went down and pulled him down. So, yeah, he rolled. So let's see if Sasha can find touch. He's had a hard time doing that of late. And once again, he screws it up. Another shitty kick, and he keeps it in play. We squander another opportunity, and that could have killed another minute of time. Instead, we've got live play, and we don't even have the ball. Sasha gets that ball, but he's driven into touch. He throws it back. It's back inside the 22. He puts Stefan Unger under a lot of pressure. He kicks it down the pitch, and that stays in play. It's called, mistake by Edinburgh as they caught it, and he slid into touch. Oh, boy, you get better to be lucky than good, isn't it? Stormers very lucky here, making mistake after mistake. My goodness. My goodness. But it works out for us. So liners, the Stormers have a line out at the Edinburgh 10-meter line. That's a good break for us. I can't count my lucky charms there. Now, why isn't this video getting more views? I don't understand this. Line out successful, and the Stormers going to them all, and it's picking up 5 meters. They have an advantage. Already have an advantage. This is good. And they're killed over 4 minutes, and they're breaking away. Goes Andre Hugafenta. Dylan Richardson tackles him. But he's playing the ball on the ground. That should have been another penalty. It wasn't called. There's Evan Ruiz with the ball. He breaks to the first defense, and he's tackled immediately after that. Unger comes back this side. Well, the ball's thrown away, and we're going to come back for the advantage. So Stormers be able to kick to the corner. Oh, I keep saying Sazi Sandy, but I'm sorry. It was Mtuku Mkunu who got the yellow card. My bad. So it wasn't Sandy. It was Mkunu who was cynical. Sazi Sandy started. I'm like, what's he doing in the pitch? We're going to go for the post. Well, that's interesting. Given how many he missed last time out. That is interesting. So we're waiting for them. We're going to go for the points here. So the Lions are currently in 4th place, but they're not going to stay there because there's no way Ulster loses or doesn't get a bonus point. So Sasha Feinberg Umzul, I hope he spent the week kicking at the post because he was atrocious last time out. Here's his kick from the right side of the pitch, and that's not even close. He kicks it 20 meters to the left. I mean, that's just pathetic. He's already had 3 bad kicks, and he's missed points right there. So we come away with nothing instead of going for the 5-meter line. I would let Damien Willemse kick to the corner if I were them. So what's going on here now? Suddenly I have no connection again. Don't pull this crap on me. Let me get through this game. Oh, my goodness. Come on. What is going on here? No connection here. Oh, my goodness. Make sure it's not my connection. No, I have a connection. It's moving fast. It's Super Sport. There we go. So, shitty crickets. All right, Stormers have it inside the 10-meter line. Sazi Sandi carries. Ball's available. Stefan Unger, gets hit in a counter ruck. Sasha kicks it high into the air. And on the wing, Damien Willemse comes down with it. Brilliant work by Willemse. Back to the middle. Sazi Sandi, he's got Sasha, does a dummy, kicks it through, but it hits. Once again, it's 2 weeks in a row. He's hit the player in front of him, the defender. And Dylan Richardson comes away with the ball. So the Stormers turn it over. Good Lord. What is the problem here? What's going on with this internet connection? Oh, my goodness. What? Oh, my goodness. Let's just log into the network. You bastards. Yeah, I'm logging in. This is terrible network here. Oh, give me a break. I've lost my internet. You bastards. Unbelievable. What is this? Now I have to log into my account? What have I been broken into here? What's going on? Oh, my goodness. There we go. Sorry about that, folks. I might get disconnected from the internet. So Stormers still have the ball. Nothing happened in that interregnum. And a penalty against Dylan Richard. Tap and go. Oh, my gosh. What the hell is that? So Stefan Inger picks the ball up and he throws it behind and Ben Jason Dixon. They turn it over and a knock-on when they had a penalty. This is stupid play. Stupid play. We've already lost points here. We shouldn't have lost. This is one mistake after another. Same crap against the Dragons last week, an atrocious team, and they win the game. Edinburgh is also having a terrible season. Here we are letting them stay in the game. It's unbelievable. Edinburgh is 4 wins and 9 losses, 23 points in log. Stormers have 46 points log, double that. So we turned the ball over 13 minutes, 30 seconds in. Well, so far the Ntukum Kunu card hasn't hurt, but it could still hurt us. We have possession there. Now we've turned it over. The scrum goes to Edinburgh with 13:40, a minute and 22 left on that yellow card. Thank you all for sticking with me here. Appreciate it. Bind. Set. Early engagement. Stormers. Free kick. Oh, my goodness. So, 57 seconds left on the clock. That yellow card. Boy, the Vegas Boulevard is packed. Car after car out there. Here's a kick by Ross Thompson. Who's going to get this? Up goes Warchalant. He comes down with it. Stormers have the ball back. 40 seconds left on the yellow card. Stefan Unger. JD Schickerling with the carry. Kick over the top. That one gets down. Oh. Penalty for taking out Warchalant. Yeah, it said you misjudged him. You've taken him down. Didn't agree with that, but that was Ross Thompson. Oh, Thompson, they took him down. Yeah, oh, yeah. Ooh. Work a lot, landed right on his tailbone. So what are they going to do? They're going to try to kick again. Let's see if he can make this one. He was 20 meters off. Okay, Leyland Zas will be able to come in now, and Ntukum Kuna will be able to come back in the game after this yellow card expired. So we'll give up no points on that yellow card, thank goodness. But they really need to start playing better. 15-25 in the game. Okay. So that was a question for Andre Hugafente asking a question. So Sasha missed the first one from 44 by 20 meters left of the post. Now he's on the opposite side of the field. Let's see if he can straighten it out. Nope, he missed this one too. That's 6 points he left. Left of the post. Well, gosh, look at this. Looks like we've gotten back a certain Springbok from the Stormers, who's off playing elsewhere now. Looks like he's taken a new form in the guise of Sasha Feinberg and Zulu. Mani Libok. Kick down the pitch, and the Stormers have it at midfield. Well, that was a terrible kick, and Sasha dug it out from his bootlaces. He's going to chase it, and he knocks it on. Oh, way to go, Sasha. Now you got a knock on it to get credit, too. I'm really getting frustrated by his play. That ball's staying in play. It turned back in field, and it's kicked. It's going to be a try for Edinburgh unless something happens. It's still alive. What's going on here? Was it a knock-on? I think it was a knock-on by Edinburgh. But this mad scramble here. It's Edinburgh's ball. A knock-on against the Stormers? Where's the knock-on? No, that's on Evan Ruiz. Film say kicks it out of the try zone, which saved a try from happening. But yeah, that goes against. Why is it down here at the 5-meter line? There was no knock on there. I don't understand this. Okay, so here we go again like last week. Stormers have had 69% possession, 81% territory. They have 0 points. 0 points with 70% possession. This is ridiculous. And now Edinburgh's on it. Why is Edinburgh on the 5-meter line? The knock-on occurred at the 18-meter line. Was there a penalty here? I mean, David Phillips says, welcome to kick it through the try zone. Set. And the Stormers win the scrum. Wow. Edinburgh wasted a great opportunity. It's not just the Stormers that are not playing well. Edinburgh is also not playing well, making mistakes at critical moments. And hence we have a 0-0 game. Sasha Feinberg missed 2 makeable kicks. Let's see if he can find the touch this time. Last time in the free kick, he kept it going. Here we go. Not going to get much on that one. He will find touch, probably around the 26-meter line, maybe. As Sean Muller goes down there to mark the spot. Here we go. Is Paul DeVilliers out there? Yes, he is. It's the DHL Greenpoint Cheerleaders. All right, just outside the 22, it's a Stormers line out. They go deep, and they nearly overthrow. It goes backwards, picked up by Unger. He gets the ball to Ruiz. Ruiz runs into a wall, and it's a maul. It's a maul. It's a maul. When are you going to clear them all? And the maul is collapsed. That should be a penalty on Edinburgh. And they're not rolling away. Come on. How's he supposed to get the ball? Guys are just laying there. That ball is way up in the front. He can't get to it. Use it. He hasn't got the damn thing yet, Egan. And they kick it away. Oh, and taken out in the air by his own player, I think, though. Now we get a further kick from Stefan Unger. This is going to be over the shoulder. So Tottenham, nice catch over the shoulder. Ball's kicked back down the pitch by Pierce O'Connor. Taken inside of 22 by Sasha. He kicks it short of the 10-meter line, gives chase. Oh, he misses a catch, and Satala out jumps him for it. So ball stays in Edinburgh's hands. Almost 20 minutes off the clock here. No score. Darcy Cram with not a great kick. Nice pass over there. Halant gets the pass, and he's tackled short of midfield. Liam McConnell trying to get out of there. Ruiz gives it back to... Oh, come on. Penalty for not... Yeah, hands on the ground. Yeah, thank you. 20 minutes. No points. Off their feet. What are we going to do now? We're going to kick for some territory here, or we're going to try another fruitless attempted goal? I'm not sure what's going on here. Stormer's going to go for territory finally. All right, after he missed 2 kicks. So the Stormers could wind up in 3rd place because Ulster could win the bonus point, which is very, very, very much a real possibility. Yep. Because they're playing Zebra. 5 points would take them 47. The Stormers have 46. So lots of permutations in this game. Last 5 penalties, 4 for Edinburgh, 1 for the Stormers. All right, here we go. And the Stormers still can't pull anything off. They're down inside the 22 now. Welcome, everybody. Dylan, how's it going? Here we go. Oh, we had no yellow cards in that Lions game, if I recall. And the Stormers throw it away. But then so does Edinburgh back to the 5-meter line. And they kick it into touch. So it's going to come all the way back to... It was carried back, so it's going to come all the way back for a 5-meter line out. Egan Cross tried to tell the kicker that it was carried back in. It was carried back into 22. He didn't know that from the try line. So it's going to be a 5-meter line out for the Stormers. They need a rolling maul and points here. 21 minutes, 26 seconds in. Okay, 6 in the line out. Here we go. Here's the time they got to score. Stormers. 21-37. Successful. They've got it. But it's going to collapse. And they're going to turn it over. Oh, my God. Almost a 5-meter line out, and they turn it over. They do not want to win. This team cannot win the playoffs. The Lions are currently the best team in South African rugby by a wide margin. The Bulls are unreliable. Their defense is leaky. The Lions are the best. Yep, Mike, bad play by both sides. 75% win prediction. Well, they haven't scored. Unbelievable. Have I lost my connection again? Oh, my goodness. What is going on here? This is pathetic, this internet connection here. I mean, this is a high class, why is that not showing up? Oh my goodness. Have I been disconnected again? Yeah, it looks like I have no connection. What the hell? Oh, for God's sake, quit dropping me off. I'm off the network again. Gee, many crickets. This is ridiculous. Ridiculous. This is ridiculous. Unbelievable. That's the fourth time since this game started I've been kicked off. And now it's not reconnecting. There we go. Gee, many crickets. Unbelievable. So what happened in the meantime? 23-23. Thanks for your patience, folks. This is ridiculous. Let me try moving this phone a little closer to me. Maybe that'll take away part of the problem here. Move the laptop further away. So here's a line out for Edinburgh. They overthrow it, and it goes right in the hands of Ruan Nell. Or no, it's Andre Hugafenta. Where is it now? I can't see. They both got the same haircut. Stormers have it at 22-meter line. So they still have lots of field position and no points. J.D. Schickerling carries it into the 22. Oh, there's a nice carry over here for Dan Duplessis. That's a nice carry. And, nice feedback in the middle. Evan Ruiz sees over. Yes! Finally! Woo! Evan Ruiz. Evan Ruiz, that'll be an easy conversion. Even for Mani Ngumzulu. 30 career tries. Something happened there that they're being admonished for. I'm glad I didn't miss that. My goodness. $25 minutes on the nose for this one. Stormers up 7-0 over Edinburgh. Get this thing going. All right, finally. Took long enough. 25 minutes. 24 minutes. Here's a restart. They're going to go short around the front of the 22 on the far side. Hit in the air was Leyland Zas. No penalty called. Player wasn't going for the ball. He was going to tackle Leyland Zas in the air. No penalty called. Brought back into 22. That's correct. And Andre Hugafenta drives up to the 22. He's trying to place the ball, but he's being drugged along the turf. Kind of hard to place the ball when you're being drugged. Unger. Over the top it goes. We go around the 10-meter line. Leyland Zas goes up in the air. Ball goes backwards. That was knocked on by Edinburgh. Oh, big hit right in the breadbasket by Ben Jason Dixon. Darcy Graham took a gut shot right there from Ben Jason Dixon. Oh, he also got hit by Audrey Smith. He got sandwiched between the two of them. No wonder he took such a big hit. All right, so it's a Stormers line out from the 10-meter line. These lineouts have not been smooth for either side. And they overthrow it, and it's right into the hands of Ewan Ashman, who spills it, knocks it on, and then, oh my gosh, and Evan Ruiz knocks it on. This is a crap game. It's like watching 12-year-olds play their first game ever. This is terrible. There'll be a scrum to the Stormers now. Knock on from both sides. My goodness. This is frustrating to say the very least, ladies and gentlemen. My goodness. Wow. Disappointing. All right, so let's see how the Stormers do here. $27-37 in the contest. What was that? Pinball cha-cha. Yeah, exactly. Hey, Chris Wonderful, what's going on? Crouch. Bind. This isn't going to be good. Set. Yeah, this looks ugly when it was. Stormers drive them forward, and they win another advantage. They go the opposite side. There goes Warwick Lunt. And he finds Leyland Zoss on the wing, who kicks it forward. He gives chase. And it goes into touch. Oh. Wow, that was exciting stuff, but it went into in touch. So 64 appearances for Leyland Zoss. It bounced. It was in play. Oh, so yeah, it's going to come all the way back because he kicked it straight into touch. That's a disaster. I don't know nobody in Arkansas. Somebody just called my number from Arkansas. Very inconsiderate and rude. So here's the line out. Successful. So Edinburgh with the ball. Charlie Shield kicks it high into the air, chases on around the Stormers' 42-meter line. Went backwards. Ben Jason Dixon got it. I think the Stormers knocked it on, but we'll go with this. Ukunu drives forward. Stefan Unger goes to the short side of the pitch. The ball went backwards. Picked up back there by Gelant. My goodness. So Sasha's going to send this on the wing. No, it's up the middle. And overrun by Sasha, I guess. I know who was it? Stefan Unger. Nice tackle at midfield by the Stormers. Dylan Richardson. Grant Gilchrist is tackled. Call to leave it. Ball's available. Thompson. Edinburgh tried to go out in the wings on the far side of the pitch into the hands of Matt Curry. He's tackled. Ball's available at midfield. Call to use it already for Charlie Shield. He's going to box kick it. And we won't go very far. Down to about the 38-meter line. Taken on a fly. Ooh, by Vimse. Got hit hard. Or Gallant. Here's Sasha kicking it up the middle. He's found a little spot in there. Oh, but it isn't a 50-22. It cut out just a little short. Still a good kick. That's his first good kick of the game. John Dobson up in the booth. Oh, my goodness. It's a little bit short of making a 50-22, but it's a good kick nonetheless. It'll be an Edinburgh line out from their 24-meter line. Let's see what people are saying in the chat. Oh, did I get bumped off again? Give me a break. Unbelievable. No, I'm still on. Oh, this is really getting old. This says I'm live. I'm not live. Oh, shoot. Come on. Oh, my gosh. Stormers have the ball. Oops, and Super Sport is hung up as usual. Super Sport image is just, I got Sasha doing this with his arm video. Typical freaking Super Sport. So this is not my connection. That's Super Sport. Unbelievable. I'm sorry, folks. This is. What the hell is going on here? Am I disconnected again? No, I'm connected. disconnecting. This is bullshit. Unbelievable. This. I'm going to complain about this royally. This is bullshit. Unbelievable. So it wasn't Super Sport. It's my connection. Unbelievable. So nothing happened. Stormers with the 22. Paul de Villiers breaks through. Throws the ball up into the hands of Sazi Sandi down to about 6 meters. Oh, for God's sake, come on. Oh, this is not acceptable. Over the middle. Finter. Stormers have it 3 meters out. And it's intercepted. And there's nobody who's going to catch him. Although we've got, on the other side here, we've got Venom say he's given up. They're all giving up. Unbelievable. Threw the ball away. Threw the ball away. Stormers gave up. Let the man run all the way back down the field. James Lang. Unbelievable. That was about to be a try for the Stormers, and they screw it up. Atrocious play. Every week, absolutely atrocious. It's a terrible pass. Stefan Unger. It's good. 95 meters. Wow. Wow. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Wow. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. There ought to be some serious ass chewing in the locker room at halftime. We found James Lang. Wow. Killing us. There's a restart. It's too many mistakes by this team. Like I said, they weren't an 8-0 team as they won 8 games. I was happy they won 8 games, but they were not performing like an 8-0 team. Then the wheels came off against a pathetic Sharks team. And they were beaten by a good Lions team. Lost 3 games in a row. And here at home, and they're playing obnoxiously. Over the middle of the pitch it goes. Audrey Smith with a carry. Sasha. And he just entered from the side. Sasha Faber-Umzulu just entered from the side. Turnover. Stormers have got it back. Stefan Unger got that. Dylan Richardson tried to make a tackle. And overcomes Kuno. Advantage is over for the knock-on. They go far on the wing, but who's going to get this? Goes backwards, picked up by Ruan Nell. Unger. Oh, nice pass. That looked like it was forward. Audrey Smith. Unger over the middle. Sasha. Going to kick it high and offside. Forward pass. Yeah, I thought it was a forward pass earlier. I saw the forward pass earlier. Yep. So they'll give the ball back to Edinburgh. Yep. Clock has stopped. We got an Edinburgh player down. Who is that? Looking at his low ankle or something. Very disappointing. Stormers need to do something. They thought they'd regroup against the Bulls at Loftus, but they didn't. Yep. They lost in October 2024, 38-7. Then they won 43-21, then won 34-18. Oh, disappointing. Well, we got stoppage and play while the injured player gets taken care of out there. I'm not a happy camper here. A TMO check for something here. Let's see what it is. TMO, what's going on here? We got some foul play. I hope it's not against the Stormers. Uh-oh. It's against the Stormers. Andre Hugo Fenta. If we got a croc roll, let's see. Andre Hugo Fenta could be out. He's had a big role in this game. Losing him would not be good. Yeah, I think it's a croc roll. Let's see. There he is. He comes in. There's no croc roll there. Side entry, if anything, a penalty, but not a card. There's no croc roll there. You just hit the guy in the ribs. Can you hit a player anywhere? Well, there's a no arms tackle right there by number 8. Magnus Bradbury just throws his shoulder into Evan Ruiz on that. It's dynamic. Yeah, I agree with Egan Cross. Is it rugby incident? Yeah, there's nothing in that. Yeah, nothing to it. Yeah, no foul play. That's well done. Andre Hugo Fenta didn't do anything wrong. Yep. All right. Forward pass we're coming back for. So Bradbury's using some profanity here on the pitch, using the F word. So it's a scrum to Edinburgh. 3.5 minutes remain in the first half. Yep. So clock's still ticking here. Not a very impressive first half for the Stormers. Very disappointing. Good Lord, what are these people making all this damn noise? You know, people trying to work here. This isn't a friggin' nightclub. It's an apartment. Crouch. Bind. Set. Ball goes in the pipe. Call to use it. And Edinburgh kicks it down the pitch. Did he get the mark? Galant's close. He was trying to take the mark. I don't know if he stayed in balance or he got his boots out. So I guess. So he kicks it high into the air. Chase is on. Taking the midfield. And Edinburgh comes down the sideline. They got space here. They kick it forward. Stormers are slow to get there. Sasha has to pick it up. And he's tackled inside the 22. And they say a knock on, but the knock on is because the Edinburgh players are lying on the ground. Kick. Well, that's just crap. Have I been disconnected again? This is ridiculous. Oh my goodness. This is unbelievable. I got disconnected again. Yeah, action need. I know. Get me to the damn page. Unbelievable. Yes, I know I have to log on. Take me to the damn page. This says I'm logged in. What the hell? Oh, God bless it. No, it just doesn't work at all. Crap. This is bullshit. Oh, I swear to God, the only time I need this thing to work all weekend, it doesn't work. Unbelievable. There it goes. What's that, about 15 times since it started? Oh, my gosh, this is unbelievable. Come on, you pricks. So a penalty against the Stormers, it looks like. Oh, and it's disconnected again. Oh, so the Stormers win a penalty. Team Crickets, 30 seconds left in the first half. 5 meters out. They're lucky not to give up points there, Stormers. There's nothing I can do about it. This just sucks. Ball's kicked down the pitch by Sasha, and once again, doesn't find touch. Unbelievable. Problem. Now we're over the Hooter, and they're on our side of the pitch. A penalty gets some points. There goes the Hooter. So Edinburgh's looking for points here. James Lang, the try scorer, runs in his own player. That's obstruction, not called. Ball's out. But the Stormers aren't sure, so they let it go. That goes touch. 7-7. Very disappointing for. Oh my goodness. 7-7 halftime. Oh my goodness. Terrible stuff. Terrible stuff, guys. Halftime. Replace the pin message. All right, cool. The Cheetahs, they're not part of this. They were the Cheetahs and the Southern Kings were removed from this. They did the kind of proof of concept that this could actually work, and then they got cheated out of being in it. Kind of sucks. Really was unfair to them, but they proved that this would work. So that first half was not impressive. We'll switch up in the second half with Edinburgh going from north to south, Stormers going from south to north. But that was very disappointing, to say the very least, folks. Very disappointing. Anyway, yeah. So for those who don't know, I made a video over on my regular channel about CBS trying to take credit for something. It's unbelievable. So many views it says I have on this thing now. It says I have 4,000 views. Yeah. Anyway, yeah. Frustrating. I'll be releasing another video after this is over. I have to put together a video for refugees that have issues here in the United States with their resettlement. So I'm working on that as well. I've made a couple slides I'm going to explain to my viewers. I'll probably use Zoom so I have a green screen for the background rather than this hotel room, or hotel apartment with a crappy internet that keeps going out on me. Too many crickets. What is that? 8 times in the first half. Didn't go out in the other games this morning. It's also slow connection. Let me see how slow the connection is here. See how slow it is. It's very slow. 8, 10 megabytes download. 12. That's very slow, but it should be enough. Anyway. So we got 80s. What's this? 4 megabytes upload. That's why I can't use the computer for the broadcasting. I get 4 megabytes of upload. Here I'm getting 40 or 50. It's pretty good on the network. So, and that's proven to work pretty well so far. It's been better internet here in Las Vegas than I have anywhere with T-Mobile. And I should hope so. The T-Mobile Center is right across us, right down the streets here. So, is anybody subscribing to the channel? No, 1 or 2 people. That's kind of a bummer. So let me see my. Let's see. Lions versus Dragons. Let's see. The Bulls versus Munster got 1,300 views. Nothing since then. Lions versus Dragons got just 688 views. Wow. That's it. So how are we doing this one? This one we got 625 views in the first half. Hopefully we can. This is really lame. Gosh, I really put last week got 2,500 on the Stormers versus Dragons. 2,400 on the Sharks versus Munster, 1,500 on the Lions, and the Bulls versus Cardiff was 2,600. So the Ireland game I did Six Nations versus Scotland, 3,600. Bulls versus Stormers game had 5,000. My last big game would be, let's see, it's been a while now, 10,000 for the Stormers versus Bulls back in January 3rd. I haven't had a single game this year. It's only one over 10,000. 18,000 for Wales and Springboks in the fall, 50,000 for the Ireland Springboks game, 51,000. Ireland versus Australia got 4,000. So, yep. So, it's few and far between here, folks. Got a 50,000 view win. 27,000 versus All Blacks. The All Blacks got 27,000, almost identical, a week apart in September. 31,000 versus the Wallabies. Yeah, so those days are few and far between. I had a bunch of 100,000 ones last year, but nothing since then. So anyway, disappointing to say the least. But it's life, just not getting the subscribers now. That's disappointing. So my Subaru is going well, but it looks like I was let down by the Bristol Bears. Yep. And the Harlequins actually won that game. I had a perfect day going. I had 4 for 4, and I had 3 bonus points on Superbrew. And the only one I got wrong was the Leicester. I had Leicester by 10, and they won by 17. I should have said 20, and that'd have been good. But I had Bristol winning by 16, and they lost 18-14 to the Harlequins. This game I have the Stormers by 10, so my weekend started out well. How did I do Friday? Yeah, Friday I got all 4 games and 3 bonus points. This was a hell of a weekend, but it just went sideways. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I started 8 for 8 this weekend in Superbrew until Bristol let me down. And I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 bonus points. That's unheard of. I was really calling it well this weekend. Yeah, I was. It went sideways. Anyway, such is life. Yeah. Anyway, what do we got left here for games to come up here? We still got Saracens in Northampton, Parma and Ulster. And I got Sale and Bath, and that'll do it for the weekend. So 3 more. So I could still have a crappy weekend depending on the outcome of these games. So we shall see. Anyway. So halftime at the DHL Greenpoint Stadium. It's completely dark. You can't even see Table Mountain. It's that dark. That is pretty crazy. So dark you can't see Table Mountain. That's a strange one. You don't see that very often. Oh my goodness. Oh boy. Six for 6 in RC, 3 or 4 in top 4 and 4 or 5. Well, that's pretty good there, Matthew, if it's true. But with you, we never know what's true. So it's hard to believe someone always cries wolf. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to have to charge this. I'll be right back. I'm going to put this in the chargers down to 66%. It's charging this device. I'm going to charge this one too. So give me a second. I'll save some time by recording this now. Should still be able to hear me. I got the microphone around my neck. So as I walk away, charge this bad boy. There we go. This microphone's only supposed to last a couple hours, so if this one goes out, I have to use that other one. So I'm charging it now. Anyway, I'm back. All right. By the way, I can't even see. Is it 80 or is it 30 something? I think it's 34. So, yep. Anyway, disappointing first half once again. Stormers better get a boot put in their backside here. They need 3 tries in the second half. Oh, boy. All right, let's take a look at the standings. First place at the moment is Glasgow. They played 14, so they're done for the weekend. 55 points. Stormers are in second place. This is their 13th game. They're 10-3 and 46 points. The best they can wind up is 51, still 4 points behind because of those bonus points. Leinster is third. They've played all their games, so the Stormers can't fall behind them. The Lions are currently in fourth place at 8 wins, 1 draw, and 5 losses. The problem for the Lions, though, is that Ulster's still yet to play, and they play Zebra Parma, which is the bottom of the log. So the odds are Ulster is going to get a bonus point victory, which would take them to 47 and push them into fourth place, leaving the Lions in fifth place. But if the Lions could finish fourth this weekend and the Stormers second, that'd be incredible. What a big, whatever the case is, it's a nice comeback for the Lions. They've really gone far from where they started the season. Then Cardiff has played all 14 games, so they're not going anywhere. They're in sixth position with 41 points. Munster has played their game. They're at 41 points, and both are 8-6. And then the Bulls are also at 8-6, and they're in eighth place. But the Bulls only have 40 points because they're behind on bonus points by 1. So they actually have the point differential. If the Bulls had one more point, they'd be ahead of both of those teams. They would be up in fifth place or sixth place, but they're not. And the failure to hold Munster from getting points and closing the gap cost them 2 bonus points, not of their own, but giving Munster 2 bonus points. It would have had 39. The Bulls would have been on 40. They would have already be in seventh place. So the Bulls are in eighth place. Now, behind them, Connacht has played 14 at 39. Sharks, everyone except Edinburgh, and Edinburgh's playing right now, but they have 20 points. So nobody. So the Bulls will finish in eighth place this weekend. The Lions could finish in fourth or fifth place. The Stormers could finish in second or third place. It all depends what happens here. All depends what happens here. So, Stormers by 17. Also by 35 against Zebra. Yeah, I probably should have done that too. It's not too late for me to change it. In fact, let me go back to my Super Rule and change that one. Upcoming. Let me see. So, Ulster by 14. I'm going to change that. Ulster by 14. Ulster by 22. Save. All right. There we go. All right. So there you go. See what happens now. Dashboard. Live results. All right. Yeah, I was cooking. This is a really good weekend. 8 consecutive victories and 6 bonus points. It was just cooking. Yeah. It was amazing. And that included Premier League. I don't do the Pro 14. Premier League and URC. I was just cooking, and all of a sudden, the Bristol Bears killed me. Every time I pick the Bears, they screw me. When I don't pick the Bears, they screw me. They just hate me. Bristol hates me. And I've been there. I've supported them. Went to their stadium. Walked like an hour to get to the damn place. It was crazy. All right, so we're still waiting for the second half to get underway. Making sure I'm still live. Yep. Okay. It's nice to be able to see the little electronic billboards on the side of the pitch because they're still lighting up. I can tell that there's and then the scoreboard around the ring. You can see it's still live. That's good to see. So what's the current temperature outside, I wonder right now? Okay, we're getting ready for the second half. Here's some players coming out. Looks like Edinburgh's coming out in the pitch now. So, all right, second half, get ready to get started. All right. All right. So we turn it around now. Teams coming from opposite sides. Stormers keep it together here. Oh, boy. Stormers are out. Edinburgh coming from the north to the south, left to right. And the Stormers coming from south to north, from right to left. Stormers, if it finished like this, would have 48 points because it'd be a draw. So here we go. Paul de Villiers. We're ready, and the whistle blows, and we're underway. They're going to kick it inside the 22. Near side's going to go into the hands of Gelant, and he's going to send it high into the air. It's going to be caught at midfield. O'Connor avoids the first tackle. Sloppy tackling inside the 22. Man, 3 tackles blown, and Edinburgh is already threatening. Well, they didn't get a good tongue lashing at halftime, did they? The ball takes a bad bounce for Edinburgh, winds up in the hands of Damon Willemse, who has it over there. Ball's available. Kuno goes forward a couple steps. So 40-43 in the second half here. It's 2 o'clock on the East Coast of the U.S. Ball's knocked backwards into the hands of Ruan Nell. Ruan Nell launches that ball as he's hit, and it's knocked on by Gelant. Oh, my goodness. So, Stormers having a bad start in the second half. Poor tackling, poor kick chase, and now a knock-on. So, they're fighting over the ball there. So it's a line out, or excuse me, a scrum directly in front of the post, about 17 meters out, and it's Edinburgh's ball. So need this to go well, but don't hold your breath on that one. Crouch. Bind. Stormers need a good scrum here. You're going to whistle and reset this. So you tell both sides, don't get ahead of me. I'm not going to speed up my call. Okay, fair enough. Shame. Crouch. Bind. Set. Stormers need a good scrum here. It gets put in the pipe, and it collapsed on the far side. No penalty call this time. I guess they both collapsed. So Edinburgh comes back with it. 9 meters out. That could be Jackal. No, it's not. Look like Paul de Villiers had it, but he didn't quite come up with it. And great hands there by Evan Ruiz, but nothing doing. Andre Smith, are we asking for a knock-on? Yeah, we go. Not releasing. And Evan Ruiz put his hand up like, can we get a penalty over here? And this time it was Paul de Villiers who jackled it. Gets the Stormers out of trouble. Now can Sasha Feinberg-Unguzula find touch? Oh, boy. Not the way they need to come out here. All right. When de Villiers goes out, we'll have Dion Farida come in as good or better. Yeah, that was a great job by Paul de Villiers. Yep. Here we go, 43-55. It's a line-out for the Stormers. Successful. Stefan Unger looking for somebody. Finds Evan Ruiz. The ball pops up and he holds on to it. He drives up short of the 10-meter line. Tackle made. Everybody in on the ruck. Call to use it. Didn't go anywhere. The ball went like 3 meters. They're all going to be offside. Sent backwards. Paul de Villiers comes away with spins. Paul de Villiers. And he's got Ruiz in the middle. Ball's available. Oh, Unger threw it away again to Ben Jason Dixon. And everybody's standing around. The ball's still live. Come on. Darcy Graham with the ball. Now they're back down the Stormers' 42-meter line. Stormers players just standing around on that. What were they thinking? Oh, and not fall. Outside as Damon Willemse falls again. He needs a new pair of boots. Dylan Richardson now with the carry. Former Shark tackled in the middle of the pitch. He's not releasing the ball. Thompson is kicked down the pitch. It's in the touch. And the Stormers bring it back in play and kick it down the pitch. Called everybody sleeping there. And it's kicked down the pitch. Inside of 22. Sasha sends it back the other way. Now we're playing badminton. Ping pong. From the 10-meter line, here comes, there's Thompson. He goes wide to the outside wing. And a missed tackle out there by the Stormers. Kick forward. There's a big gap in there. Somebody better get there. Picked up back there by Halant. He goes on the wing to Ruanel. Ruanel's got space down the sideline. 10 meters. Midfield. Still going. Bounces. Kicks it forward. Ball's available. Ruck is there. This game is on knife's edge at the moment. Nice tackle made there. Kunu. Call to use it. Charlie Shield kicks it over the top. To about the 42-meter line. Taken there by Khalat, who gets it off to Sasha, who kicks it back the other way. It bounces inside the 22. And it goes straight out. Oh, it like inches. Dead ball. That's just how it's gone. Another crappy kick from Sasha. Just went too far. Unbelievable. Just realized I can't use Zoom. It won't work so well because I have to download it a couple times. So it's going to be a scrum. Clock's still ticking. Just to try a piece. And one of them was a gift as the Stormers were about to score. That was a disaster. Stefan Unger with a terrible pass. Nearly 48 minutes off the clock. Second half action here, folks. Crouch. Bind. Set. Ball's available. Charlie Shield goes to the far side of the pitch. And the Stormers come away with it. Nice handoff. And there goes Stefan Unger, but he's going to get caught. He's tackled with no ball in his hand. Evan Ruiz steals the ball. Picked up by, I don't know who got foot him. Kudu driving, but he lost it forward. Oh, stripped backwards and kicked into touch. So it wasn't a knock on. But Stormers are still playing. It's live. Khalat goes to the wing. Ruan now outside. Leia Lenzas. Yes. Woohoo. Stormers score. They were taking that seriously. Wow. His 28th career try. Roy Nell had a chance to take that himself. He gave it to Zas. And it was Zas who threw it back into play. Got it to Khalan, who got it to Nell. Nell had two players closing on him, and Zas just tiptoed in there and got try. So we'll have to wait for the conversion because not an easy conversion. And nearly pushed him out, but no dice, Darcy Graham. Stormer strike. Need this conversion, Sasha. You keep missing kicks, buddy. Quit playing Monty Libick and start playing yourself on the pitch. There's a kick. I'm not even close. This is ridiculous. He didn't even try. He didn't even look at the post. 12-7. What a disaster. All right, 12-7. Diamani's coming in. Ben Jason Dixon is off. Diamani comes in. Ben Jason Dixon goes off. He's not been much of a factor in this game, Ben Jason Dixon. Here's inside the 22, taken by the Stormers. Not spinning, but he's tackled there. Nice job holding on to him was Liam McConnell, not letting him get away. There were some other substitutions. Didn't see who they were. Under Hugo Fenta with the carry. Not quite up to the 22. Call to use it. Okay, Fouché comes in. Stayed in play. Thompson with the ball in the middle of the pitch around the Stormers' 10-meter line. This is a stark contrast early in the game when all the play was on the Edinburgh side of the pitch. That ball's kicked forward. Who's going to get there? I think it was offside. I think it was ahead of the kick. They're going to TMO. Yep, he wasn't convinced he got it. So let's see. Yeah, I think he was. That's how he got there. Let's take a look and see. So let's see. Yeah, he's in front of the kicker. It's close, but he's in front. Yep. Yep, he's in front. Stormers caught with their pants down again. Yep. Yeah. Jean-Luca Knecki, Gigi, is the TMO. Freeze it right. There, he's in front. There's no question. No question. He's in front. Yeah, he's in front. Now, here we go. Yep. Yep. No try. Yep. Better lucky than good. Stormers defense leaky again. Unbelievable, folks. Really, really doing some stupid stuff here. Yeah, Edinburgh is not going away quietly. And the Stormers are playing like shite. Edinburgh was in the first half, but Stormers are really not policed up their game in the second half. So, chance for Stormers to pick up some territory if Sasha can find touch, but he's near the line, so he should be able to pull this one off. Nope. He kicks it into territory. What the hell? Let someone else do the kicking. We lost another damn possession there. Unbelievable. He keeps it in play. By 10 meters, it's kept in play. Not even close to the line. What the hell is his deal? His kicking is atrocious. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Thompson kicks to the wing. Who's going to get this? It's taken over there by Roy Nell. Gets it back to Damon Willemse. Gets it to Gelant. And Gelant falls down as he kicks the ball. My goodness, the Stormers just keep falling down. That ball's kicked back the other way. Taken back there by Sasha. He does a dummy, cuts back inside. Still going. They try to strip him. He's tackled. Places the ball. Stefan Unger. A lot of unnecessary mistakes by the Stormers. They need to get together. Dan Duplessis kicks it down the middle of the pitch. It's going to bounce down to around the 22 where it's picked up by Pierce O'Connor. Caught on the air by Feinberg. Sasha bounces off the first tackler. Up to midfield. Places the ball. Pushes the guys back. Oh, man. Andre Smith got hit hard, but nice job getting rid of that ball. Stormers now need to get a breakaway here somewhere. Neathling Fouché's first touch. Oh, and Gelant drops the ball. The ball goes backwards. Now it's knocked on. They said off the leg. That's not a knock on. A knock on advantage here. It comes to the wing. Advantage is over. And they find a player, and he's not tackled. Great work, stay in the field of play. Stormers can't get it done here. Oh, what the heck happened there? That ball's bounced around like a pinball. And Phillips kicks it down the pitch, and that doesn't go anywhere. About the 36-meter line, picked up by Edinburgh. This is an ugly game at the moment. Darcy Graham with the ball. Got to be careful. Darcy is dangerous. Tackled at the 10-meter line. And a penalty for Roy now playing the ball on the ground. He doesn't agree. Wasn't supporting his body weight. I didn't see it. I was busy looking at Stefan Unger, who made the tackle. So from the 5-meter hash mark, Thompson will kick down the pitch. My goodness. Paul's kicked down the pitch. The crowd's going wild with the Mexican wave. I got to tell you, people were talking about it wasn't busy here in Vegas. I'm looking out there. It's not as many people walking, but it's hot. It's probably why. Daytime. Hot out there. 12-7, 54 minutes in it. Line out successful. Edinburgh brings across the middle of the pitch. And Tupoluto is out in the game. When did he come in? Oh, Edinburgh kicks it forward, chases on. Who's going to get it? Sasha. No, it's Vilmese. Vilmese. Spinning. And he picks up a few more meters. Spun 3 times and got off the tackle. Stefan Unger told to use it. You better get out of there, man. Evan Russ, he hasn't done much in this game. Certainly not in the second half. Call to use it. Over the top it goes to about midfield. Satala with a nice snatch of the ball. And Andre Smith finally gets him down after midfield. Ball's available. Over midfield, center of the pitch. Edinburgh still with the ball. Dylan Richardson taken down by Haichive Daimani. They go wide on the out channels. It's Tupoloto with the carry. And they go to outside. Going to come back this way. McConnell. And so Edinburgh's going nowhere. They've gained like 2 meters in multiple phases. Back and forth across the pitch. They're going to kick it away. Charlie Shields sends it down the pitch. It's going to go around the 22. And a mark taken there by Warwick Halant. Neither side looking very good at the moment. Stormers, we need bonus point here, boys. This game could go sideways in a heartbeat. We got a substitution. What's going on? No wrapping the tackle, so the Stormers give the ball back. I didn't see that. No wrapping the tackle. I missed that one. Going to show us a replay on that one? I missed it. So now they're going to kick down the pitch for some territory. Thompson, that'll put him inside the 22. Where's the tackle? Let's see. Oh, yeah. That was clearly no wrapping tackle. Some Kunu again. Killing us today. All right, here we go. Connor Evans is coming in, as well as J.J. Kotza. So Audrey Smith goes out and be replaced by Connor Evans, and J.J. Kotza replaces Andre Hugo Fenter. It's time for Kunu to go out too. Sazi Sandi's out of the game. We saw that earlier. So line out from about the 19-meter line, 20-meter line. They break away. Cut back inside. Oh, all the way down at the try line. What a carry. 18 meters picked up there by Satatla. And they're on the door, and there it is. There it is. Bowen Fenter just came in the game, and he gets it. And it's going to be converted. Bowen Fenter just came in the game, and he kills us. South African puts a dagger in our hearts. Wow. Placed Skuman. Wow. 12-12, going to be easy conversion here. 57 minutes. Easy conversion. Wow. Stormers going to lose this game? Gee, many crickets. Atrocious play. And finally, Deval Devanaga comes in. This has been a terrible game for Stefan Unger. Is Dion Farid coming in the game? There's a kick off the left boot. Should make it easily. Ooh, just inside the post, and it's 14-12. Yep. There you go. Unbelievable. Very disappointing. Call to use it. So at the 22, Edinburgh has the ball. It's inside of 22. Deval Devanaga, the ageless wonder at scrum half now. Velicott is in the game now at scrum half for Charlie Shield. Stormers, Evan Ruiz to Douglas comes in for Richardson. Freddie Douglas for Richardson. Schickerling now with a carry. Ball's available. And Deval Devanaga is bringing it out. Call to use it. Kicks it off his left boot. And Ronell on the tackle. Edinburgh with the ball leading 14-12 with just 20 minutes left in the contest. Tackles made again. Stormers need a breakaway here. Team and the Crickets. At this point, I'll just take a win. You don't even need a bonus point. Just got to win. Velicott kicks it over the top. And the ball, I don't know who got that. It's a knock on by Edinburgh. Scrum to the Stormers. I don't know why we still have Sasha out there. He's just really falling apart. Darcy Graham looks like he's hurt again. That was a good contest in the air, yep. Leyland Zas and Darcy Graham. So we'll have a scrum coming up to the Stormers. Disappointing. I don't know if CB's here. Can you give me a shout out? Just started, really wanted to grow like you. Just started what? Linked Up Animations. Shout out. I can shout out to you, but about what? Just to say hi? Well, hey. So this scrum will be the Stormers. They need to win this one. Did Nathan Fouché go off? Oh, no, he's not off. He's out there. $60-33. Come on, boys. Crouch. Bind. Set. It's a big drive, but what happened there? Stormers just pushed them back and get a reset. Yeah, that looks a good sign here for the Stormers. Pre-engaged by the Stormers. Wait for the ball. He's slow. You can cross the slow, getting that stuff out there. So so 61-32. Stormers need a try here. Converted one would be nice. Trailing by 2 points. Bind. Set. Bezuidenhout puts it in the pipe. And now it starts to go, and they've got an advantage. Good job. He waited, that experience. And Gallant gets Leyland's ass on the wing. He's inside the 22. Ball comes loose. Bezuidenhout. Stormers. Oh, big buzz rumbling. Come on. Kudu. Yes. Woo. Woo. Mtukum Kudu. Wow. Look at that. Rumbling, bumbling, stumbling across the try line. Woohoo. My goodness. Kuno with a try. It's his 7th career try. They had a penalty advantage there. Stormers just disarray taking place there. They get it to back to Kuno from the 22. Wow, look at that. Front office very happy. Rock Harris very happy about that one. So 19, Sasha, can he get this one? He did. 21-14. Or excuse me, 19. 19, not 20. 19-14, my bad. 19-14. Or Kalat takes that ball on the restart. Call to use it. Backwards. Stormers still have it. Ball's available. Bezuidenhout. Boy, that experience is showing through already. Oh, but it went into touch. I'm going to come all the way back. That's just a carry a meter too far. Just when I complimented Bezuidenhout. So Mkuna goes out and Ali Kebble comes in to replace him. Okay. Ali Kebble used to play in Scotland, out there playing for the Stormers now. He's come back to South Africa. So unfortunately, that'd be a line out to Edinburgh. Number 12. Which 12? Stormers 12? Dan Duplessis comes out. Yuri Matias, come on. That means Sasha. Line out is taken successfully by Edinburgh around midfield. Oh, and they lose it forward. That'd be a scrum to the Stormers. Need another try here now. Now we're going to get greedy and try to get that 4th try for that bonus point. Besides, it's only a 5-point lead. That's not comfortable. Not comfortable lead. 65 minutes off the clock. You got 15 minutes left. So Dion Faree is the only one that hasn't come in the game. Is he just there as an emergency replacement? All right, let's see what happens here. It worked out pretty well, even though Bezuidenhout kicked in a touch. Here we go. Crouch. Bind. Set. Ball goes in the pipe. And this goes kind of wonky. Yep, so you're going to reset it. Yeah, both sides kind of wishy-washy there in the scrum. Stormers need a strong scrum here. A penalty wouldn't hurt here. Make it 22. Means a 2-score game with 14 minutes left. Maybe secure the win rather than trying to get that bonus point. We'll see what happens. Stormers need a good scrum. Excuse me. Crouch. Bind. Oh, come on. No, not now. Don't do this to me again. Are we done again? What the hell? No, I'm there. Set. Sub connection. This is really, can we just get to the end of this game without this crap happening? Stormers have it. Sasha now. He kicks it up, gives a chase on his kick. There's a lot of Edinburgh players there. Sasha got it. He's down to the 10-meter line. Ball's available. Devanaga trying to dig it out. He does. Fouché. It goes out on the wing. Nearly stolen, but great job getting it to Villemse. Villemse's on the loose. Villemse down to the 22. And he has support. Devald comes over. And that's Yuri Matia down to the 22. He places the ball. Connor Evans. Oh, we got 3 numbers out here, and it's going to go Evan Ruiz all the way. Bonus point, baby. Evan Ruiz. Woo-hoo. Evan Ruiz with the bonus point. Try. Wow. Man, oh, man. He had 2 people he could pass it to. There was no defender out there. Stormers get it done. His 31st career try. Wow. My goodness. So they just played this really well. He gets it outside the 22. Yep. He had lots of help. Dobson never gets excited. Tough kick again for Sasha. We need these 2 points. It's 24-14 right now, so make it 12 points. That one's going to come back. He'll get it. 26-14. We got it. Okay, finally we got one. 26-14. Okay. The 8-42. Here comes the restart. Stormers have it inside 22, but they turn it over. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Neathling Fouché diving off his feet into the ruck. 10.5 minutes remain. They'll kick this. This will be a try, and we'll be right back in it. My goodness. Gee, many crickets. Oh, this cannot win. Stormers by 10. Also, my Super Brew. I got Stormers by 10 right now. I've got it. I've got Northampton by 8, and they're winning by that. So that's 2 more bonus points, 2 more wins. So man of the match, to me, I don't know. It's not been a very good game. I don't know who to make man of the match. All right, so this is about a 15-meter line out. They got Paul DeVilliers in there. Maybe he could be man of the match. Here we go. Time on. There's a line out. Unchallenged. They come down with it into a maul. Stormers. Oh, nearly lost by Ewan Ashman. Oh, but wide open carry here. Oh, Stormers scramble, and Connor Evans gets over to make the tackle about 8 meters out. Boy, Ewan Ashman nearly lost that ball. He tipped it up to himself. Whew. Angus Williams out there now, and they're threatening right in front of the post because that stupid penalty on the Stormers. 8 meters out. Fellicott. Stormers need a turnover here. Defense needs to adjust. And they stop him there. Bone Fenter, try score. Ooh, Sasha can't stop the runner. They come back this way. Call to leave it because he's off his feet. They charge into the line, 5 meters out, 7 meters. Ollie Kebbell doing a counter ruck. They dig it out. Comes Glenn Young. Their bench is clear. I didn't see him come in the game. Went backwards. Looked like it was lost forward, but the official said backwards. And nearly poached by Nathan Fouché. Or is that Dion Ferry? Dion Ferry's out there. My bad. Dion Ferry finally made it in the game. They need him here right now for a jackal. Down to 4 meters. 11 phases. Oh, dummy. He didn't throw it. He tried instead to go up with the ball. Stormers have been holding. They're staying on side. Dion Ferry got to get back on side. He does. And Diamani rolls away. Still, Storm stopping him again. They got to get away. Here's space. 2 meters. Oh, now they have an advantage. Oh, the Stormers win the penalty. Woo-hoo. And it is Dion Ferry who jackals the ball. My favorite player, Dion Ferry. I just said they needed Dion Ferry, and he comes through with a jackal. Woo-hoo, my man, Dion Ferry. 43 career appearances for the Stormers. Look at that, baby. Dion Ferry, Johnny on the spot, just when we need that jackal. Wow. Man, the guy who helped us win that World Cup, playing hooker. What a great job. Mr. Utility, man. Oldest ever. And Yuri Mattia kicks it into touch since Sasha is incapable of that. So Yuri Mattia gets it into touch. And we gain some territory. Yeah, Bronis. Yeah. Paul de Villiers would be my man of the match, probably. If we had to pick someone. Stormers now. Let's see if they can just either retain the same lead or gain some more. It'd be great. Line out is successful. They're into a mall. Stormers into a mall. At the back of that mall. Yeah, they're driving forward. JJ Kutz at the back of it. Still going forward. You got to be careful getting unbound here, though. Stormers can't collapse it. The ball's going to be turned over. Nope. Devanaga got it out of there. There's Connor Evans. He cuts back. No, it's Yuri Mattia. Mattia's on the loose. He kicks it down the pitch. It's going to bounce in front. It's into 22. Picked up back there by, whoops. First tackler missed. Uh-oh. Here they come back the other way. Uh-oh. There's no one outside. Come on. Pick up the pace. Get over there. All the way back to the 10-meter line. They carry it from the 5-meter all the way back to the Stormers' 35-meter line. Stormers were complete disarray there. No defensive line set. Ball's available. Darcy Graham playing scrum half. Ashman comes on the outside. Bradbury gets through the first tackle, which was Mattia. Oh, that ball lost it and somehow was picked up over there. Sykes just threw it across the turf. About 6 minutes remaining here. Down to 6 minutes exactly. Back through the middle. Tackles made by Daimani. And there's a tackle made by Ruan Nell. Another tackle. Stormers got to be careful not to go offside. Bowen Fenter driven backwards by Ollie Kebbel. Edinburgh desperately trying to put something on the board. Ewan Ashman still out there. Ball goes back to the middle into the hands of Angus Williams. A lot of phases here by Edinburgh. Ooh, nearly broke through, but a good defensive line there to stop it. And the ball is stolen by the Stormers. And they go out to the wing. It's Khilan kicks it down the pitch. He's tackled. He's tackled without the ball. So what's the deal? I guess because he's committed. I don't know. Less than 5 minutes remain. So I guess it's Edinburgh's ball. Oof. Man, oh man. They're saying Evan Roos the man of the match. I don't know about that. Should have been Paul de Villiers for man of the match. Oh boy. Actually stopped here. I'm not sure why. Somebody hurt. Cross talks to, I guess, to Evan Lewis about no silliness because we only got a couple minutes to go. I don't know if Evan was doing something there. He's calling the captain, Magnus Bradbury. He said to him, was it you? He said, yeah, it was me. He said, yeah, I spoke to him on the other side too. A little bit of a dispute. So it's a line out for Edinburgh, about the 42-meter line. So here they come with it. Back. Oh, Satita lost it forward. So it'll be a scrum to the Stormers. Yep, they had a line break there, and he lost it forward. He's had some good moves, but that wasn't one of them. So that'll kill some time on the clock with 4.5 minutes remaining. Boy, it'd be great if the Stormers could pick up another try here. Just, add a little bit on here late in the game. Oh, boy. Excuse me. Now they got Evan Lewis running away at 54% of the man of the match vote. I disagree. Paul de Villiers had a bigger impact in this game. No, I haven't turned my back on Paul de Villiers. He's saying that people turn their back. Matthew Pearson, not me. He was the man of the match. All right, 76-16. So we're down less than 4 minutes remaining. Crouch. Bind. This one's not going to go well. Set. Oh, it came out better than I thought, but now the Stormers are pushing, and they've got a penalty advantage. And Yuri Mattia picks it up. He does it. The field would say, oh, and they had something cooking, but a forced pass there. Yeah, coming the far side under pressure. Cut him down to 3 minutes. Yuri Mattia will kick for some distance here. It's a nice kick. I don't feel like they're rising. They're asking. They're not doing well. They're playing poorly. Skalkberger. Yeah, he's hit it on the head. Skalkberger, inconsistency. Stupid mistakes. So it'll be inside of 22 with 2.5 minutes remaining. It'd be great if the Stormers could add one more to this. Here we go. Line out successful, and the Stormers are into them all, and they're driving 6, 7, 8 meters, 9 meters. Keep it together, boys. Keep it going. Keep it going. He's staying bound. Dion Free is in there. Dion Free stopped at the 5-meter line. One stop. It'll be a scrum to Edinburgh. All right, they stop it with just 2 minutes remaining. Stormers had a chance there. They couldn't quite finish it off. Yep. Yeah, Dion Free. Couldn't find anybody to hand it back to. And then they stopped him at the 4-meter line, drove him back. So it'll be a scrum to Edinburgh. Minute and a half left. So this would put the Stormers with 51 points, stay in second place. And the point differential, they had 120, so this gives them 132 if there's nothing that changes. Excuse me. Set. Stormers are driving them again. They're going to reset it. He's talking to Dion Free. Oh, Kebble. It's a little slow getting up. Yeah, he's right. They're too low in the scrum. Both sides. All right, 45 seconds remain in this one, folks. How we doing? Anybody still watching the program? Be sure to hit the like button if you haven't done that. Is there only 18 likes? Is that correct? Is that really what it says? Wow, that's a bummer. 18 likes. That's terrible. Or did I read it wrong? Maybe it's 78. Looks like 18. All right, 25 seconds remain in this one. Crouch, bind, set. And the Stormers drive them back. They've got it, and it's a try. Dion Faree, 79-55. He picked up the loose ball and goes over. That's going to be an easy conversion. Woohoo! Dion Faree, my favorite player, gets it done. Woohoo! That's going to be an easy conversion there. So here's the kick. Be nice to get both these points, Sasha. Yuri Matia's not doing the kicking, huh? Yeah, he should take a long look in the mirror tonight. Performed poorly again. Looks like Monty Libick out there. And that's good. 33-14 is the final. There you go, folks. That's the final. Oof. Wow. So the Stormers have won this game 33-14. And let's see what I picked them by 14. I think that's going to keep my points in Super Brew. Let's check what's going on in Super Brew. Had them by 10. That's going to be too much. I won't get the points now. Yeah. No, I don't get the points. So I get 1 point. And so that gives me 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and 1 so far today. Wow, that's awesome. And yesterday. All right, Stormers at 51 points, 4 points behind. Edinburgh goes nowhere there as a consequence. They're way down at 23 points. So the weekend will finish this weekend. Who's left? Ulster still got a game. Ulster cannot catch the Stormers, so the best they can do is second place. But they can do that by getting a bonus point victory by pushing Leinster down to third. All right, so that's going to be it, folks. Thanks for being here. I've got some work to do for the other channel and then got some stuff to do. So you guys take care. Got a game tonight, hockey. So thanks a lot. Be sure to hit the like button. Appreciate it. Cheers, everybody.